Hello everybody, this is Make It Better, and today we're doing with deku was a Ghost Whisper Part 13. Before I start any of this, let me explain what's going on for because of this 2 weeks. Last week and this week is a weird instance. Basically, my first week was supposed to be my vacation, but some things happened. I didn't have to go anywhere, so I was stuck in one area. And my boss knew about this, sadly making me clock in work at that time. So to make it up to me, this week is actually my day off, where I don't work or come into work up until Friday. The other thing, I know I'm very behind on this. What if on many occasions, mostly because I'm blocked by exactly what the story will go to. I really don't know anything I should do with this, so it's complicated. With that said, I'm trying to think even more exactly how this is, but I'm not gonna push myself. So if it's gonna be like 3 days of wait, I'm sorry, but that's how it is. I just need to think exactly what in detail he's gonna be doing. I got one part of the story right, but it's just still annoying. And that takes up about 2 minutes. Let's get into the story. First of all, Zuko and his friends are still in their internship. They're still going to take 2 weeks or more, up to a month. And when they get back, they don't go straight to school. They actually go back home to put their stuff away. If you hear this background noise, it's basically I am outside right now. There's a blue light above me that is for the bugs and crickets, cicadas, and everything else that's outside is with me, especially the mosquitoes. Back on it, when Zuko finally made it home, it seems a little off. He tried to talk with any of his ghost friends and they are not showing up. He asked them, he forced them to wake up, and nobody's there in their graves, to his knowledge. He opened his door with his key, golly, and see it's a mess, like someone broke through, which made him worry and look around, see if there's anybody here or is there any evidence of blood. To his great joy, he didn't find anything damaging, important, or even a body. He tried to call Izumi many times and she doesn't pick up. But at this moment, getting really close to being 11, he gets a call from his master. He immediately answers, asks what's going on. Do you know what's going on? Is Izumi okay? And he's trying to explain all this other details that has happened during this time. Zuko is very nervous because he thinks they got robbed or Izumi got kidnapped, and he's a little scared. He doesn't know what to do. Now his master informed him, no, yes, but no. Your sister is being targeted, and I'm assuming you are too. Please come to this location, and I'll give you more details, which he does. 30 minutes that goes by, and he's lost. He doesn't know how to get to the location. It's giving him the proper directions, but every time he takes one turn, it's like he took another one. Until his master finally came out of the shadows with Uzumi in hand. Uzumi sees Zuko, ran over to him, and gave him a huge hug. Now Zuko is very happy to see Uzumi being okay, and he looks over to his master and asks, what's going on? Why can't I go to this new location? And his master said, it's because I asked a friend to pull up a barrier. Just go back home. You'll see what I mean. As they go straight back home, and nothing seemed unusual until they take a turn which will direct them to their home. And it's as if they never move. They walk along the, the road and see their master coming right back at them, as if he never moved. Zumi remarks, "But master, you were right behind me. I knew." And they still turn to his master and ask what's going on. Which his master explained, "I put my friend of mine put a barrier around your home. You'll only be able to get through if you had the home key, which I have. I'm going to make 2 copies. Well, I already have them. Here. Now you should be able to get through into your home." And they do, straight to their home. Zuko asks, "But why did you ask me to go to this location?" His master said to meet up with us. For you to know how it will feel for anybody outside of family or friends. Along this, you give them permission and you're with them with a key. They will. Anybody else will be lost and won't be found for some time. If they're actively looking, if they give up, they will immediately be out of the area in a mile or 2. I'm not sure what he means. Of kilometers away from this home and on their merry way. The neighbors are somewhat affected, but I checked on each and every of their routes and somewhat different shortcuts, and none of it corresponds with this land. So you guys should be okay. They're so tired by this. Izumi knew some of it, but now understand more. She's a little confused why he would put so much of an effort. But the master told them to relax and enjoy the rest of the time. Now, moving on to school, they were being informed that they had to take a exam in classes and physical. Forgot what it's called. Now, everybody's a little bummed out about this, and some of them are learning who's the stupid group and who's the smart group. Zuko's at the middle. He got high enough to pass, but not enough for his overall grade. And so Bakugo decided to make a study group for everybody and whoever wants to get in with this. Everybody did their own, and the ones that are going to be with Zuko is Zuko, Kirishima, Kaminari, Bakugo, and for the girls, Mina, Hakakure, and Tsuyu. With Tsuyu also came with Tokoyami. Now, they say for who's going to sign up for study sessions, and for 2 days it's going to be for each and every one of them. Moving along, every time they meet up, Zuko is second to last, and the last person is Hakakure, which they meet up at a certain point to the house. They talk a bit, walk in, and learn that they're struggling on the same thing, which make them stupid, but in Hakakure's mind, she has a chance to know more about Zuko. Damn, I'm getting eaten alive by these mosquitoes. Oh man, I hate this. Now, Zuko is more focused on his work and home life because a bunch of things are now changing. The house is going to be a different layout. His ghost friends will be now out and patrolling the area, being guards, and the newcomers are too. With that said, it seemed very normal. Some of them are teasing each other about who's dating who. Mostly Mina doing with everybody. One day in Bakugo's home, Mitsuki came in and asked if anybody needs some refreshments. And when she leaves, Mina asks, "So, Hakakuri, do you have any eyes on anybody?" As Hakakuri said, "No, no, no. I have no eyes on anybody." And Mina said, "Oh, really?" And she looks over to Zuko, which Zuko is checking on some of his answers with Bakugo. Zuko felt a stare and looked up to Mina and asked, "You need something?" Being very oblivious or not knowing what's going on at that moment. Hakakuri said, "Oh no, it's nothing, I'll just ask a question." And Mina doesn't know. Which Bakugo comes in, asks what question that be. And so on and so on. Oh man, I'm getting into life. Probably gonna be able to do 15. Shit. Sorry. Oh, dang it. Now, going on to Hakakuri, they say, everybody else, now the next house that we should go to is Hakakuri. Hakakuri, is your family ready? Which Hakakuri say, yes, her family is ready for tomorrow. They all say great and leave. Especially Zuko. Now, when Hakakuri is back to her home, she was promptly greeted like always, and also directed to the table for dinner. As Hakakuri explained what's going on in school and all her study sessions, she doesn't say anything about Zuko. But her parents are very curious why she's dodging the question on why she's making so much baked goods this whole week. Especially a bunch of chocolate, which her father and mother knows is about a crush. So they tried to push on this question, which kept going around and around. And they are saying something that's close to and tried to push her to the right direction, but it's nothing going right. Until her mother finally said, "Okay, fine, I'll break the ice. Who are you making the sweets for?" Which Hakakuri choked up on her food, kind of forcefully swallowed the rest with some water, and said, "I don't know what you mean, mother." And her mother explained all these small things that you're doing, especially with heart-shaped molds. It's all of somebody you caught an eye on. Who is it? And do we know of him? Which Hakakuri say, you don't know him, but he's one of the guys in our study group. She's trying her best to cover her face because in this family, every single one of them is invisible. Her mother is a ghost quirk, which just make her invisible to the naked eye. Still see her body, but it's in a high view. But her father actually has the same quirk as her, invisible. So he's invisible as well, but he wears clothes just to be comfortable with everybody else. I'm going to stop it at this point because I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes and I don't like this. Sorry about that, but have a nice day. Bye. 14 minutes.